Hi, good morning. It's Sunday morning, the 8th of September, here in southeast Pennsylvania. Beautiful blue sky, very chilly air, and a good start to the day today. So I welcome you aboard. You guys are checking in. I see Slim Edelman, Ken Nashif, Bob McKenna, Debbie Moore, Rhonda Scott Merrick, David Arthur Radcliffe, a bloke from England, and John Hubner, Charlotte Cantrell from Southern California. And nice to see you all here. I will put up today's Charlie picture. Well, maybe we'll cloink first. I'd like to give people time to get in and not miss Charlie's picture. So here's to you all, another cloinky day, cloink, here in Raleigh World. Clunking with seltzer today. And sometimes I OD on coffee early in the morning, and then I don't want to use coffee at the concert. And Aretta and Ron are here, and Mike Stillman. We haven't seen Mike in a while. And Linda Worster. And I think I said hi to Rhonda and Dave Mason in Scotland, and Warren and Janelle. Nice to see you guys. So here's our Charlie pick for today, and then we'll get down to business here, the business of making music. Here he is. Taken just, I wouldn't say moments ago, but about 15 minutes ago. He's an endearing little guy, and he's coming up on his second adoptiversary. And I do believe we'll, I haven't figured out, let me see what day of the week that's going to be. So that'll be on a Monday. So the next Sunday, no, 2 Sundays from today, the concert will probably be dedicated especially to Charlie and all that kind of stuff. So I see Mike Verbick here and Steve Walker and Wayne and Diney. Oh, you guys. And did I miss anybody? Jackie Damsky. So good to see you all here. This was a request from John Sprouse, and it's actually the perfect song for this time of year, I think, by Joni Mitchell. Probably the first Joni Mitchell song I ever heard. And I heard it by Dave Van Ronk at La Cave in Cleveland, Ohio. And I awoke today and found the frost perched on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky and gobbled summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold and all the trees are shivering in a naked row, I get the urge for going, but I never seem to go. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. And I had a girl in summertime with summer-colored skin, not another man in town a darling's heart could win. Now when the leaves came tumbling down and bully winds did push their faces in the snow, she got the urge for going, and I had to let her go. Well, she got the urge for going when the meadow grass was turning brown and summertime was falling down. Winter's closing in. Now the warriors of winter give a cold triumphant shout, and them that stays is dying, them that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flight, flapping and a-racing on for the snow. They've got the urge for going, and they've got the wings to go. They got the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and winter's empire's falling down. Winter's closing in. But I'll ply the fire with kindling, pull the blankets to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out, bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime, have her stay for just another month or so. But she's got the urge for going, I guess she'll have to go. And she gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and all her empire's falling down. Winter's closing in. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown. The Urge for Going by Joni Mitchell, written very early on in her career. So next up, let me say a couple more hellos if there are more hellos to say. Eben Atwater is here from the great Northwest, and somebody said hi to Bunny. Kathy Marzik, hi Kath. Bunny is here, Bunny Barnes and Donna Greenberg. And Tom Dietz, and Laura Jackson Selden, the Gibson girl. Sorry, I have my Martin today. And I think that covers just about everybody, if I missed anybody. Carol Pratt is here. Hers is the next request. And Kate Mack. Kate Mack says, dang, it's hot out here. 117 yesterday. That's in California, Kate? And a real 117 or a 117 with the whatever it is heat index? Inquiring minds want to know. So this one is one that I've messed around with for years, and I originally heard, well, not originally, but the first great guitar arrangement I heard, pardon me, was by George Van Epps, who's one of my great heroes. Kate says, yes, California. Yeeks. And George was one of the great harmonic jazz guitarists. Michael Tierson is here. Got pic but no sound. Have to try to watch on replay. Dang. Make sure you don't have your mute. If I could only do sign language. See, that's when you should know it. So, anyhow, this is nice work if you can get it. Nice work if you can get it. George Gershwin, I do believe, wrote that one. And let me see who else is checking in here. I see my buddy Jim Greco. I see Tom Maynard. And Tom's got COVID. I'm sorry to hear it, Tom. I hope you didn't catch it at Sam W. And I said hi to Michael Miller, who is somewhere in the South today, either in Virginia or North Carolina. And I see, like I said, Jim Greco's here and Rita Rubin Long. Jim Greco and Rita Rubin showing up at the same time is quite the coincidence. And like that. Okay. So next up, and now for something completely different. Now I've been out walking. I don't do that much talking these days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do for you. And all of the times I had the chance to. Now I had a lover. I don't believe I'll risk another these days. These days. And if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, well, it's just that I've been losing for so long. Well, I'll stop my gambling, and I don't do that much rambling these days. These days I seem to think a lot about all the changes came about my way. And I wonder if I'll see another highway. Well, I'll quit my dreaming, and I don't do that much scheming these days. These days I sit on cornerstones, count the time in quarter tones till 10, my friend. Don't confront me with my failure. I've not forgotten them. So, Keith Shaw, you are not invisible, if that's what you were saying back there. I just had not seen your name yet. I did see your thing about Nico, who Who else is here? I think everybody has already checked in. So Jackson Browne's wonderful song, written when he was a very young lad. And These Days, one of my favorites. I never get tired of singing that song. And Jackson rewrote a couple of the verses in there. If you're familiar with the early Tom Rush recording of it, or Jackson's own recording of it on the For Every Man album, you'll note that there are a couple verse changes in this more modern version. I think he might have written that gambling verse during the pandemic, where it says, I wonder if I'll see another highway. Pandemic songs, they're going to be a thing someday. I've got a couple. So it's time for announcements. There are some invisibles out there, and they include, but may not only be, Joel Biget, Mario Prue, George Young. George is going through some family stuff. I hope things came out as well as could be expected, George. Judith Fox, Kit Serikaku, and Lori Payne. Is Lori here? Somebody tell me. And Tom Albright's here. Hi. And Mark Russell. Welcome aboard, Mark. So there's invisibles. There is, as always, the PayPal link right there. And Venmo, if you'd like to contribute a little something, always appreciated. Charlie needs dog treats. Although Audrey Bernheimer brought him she gets like a doggy bag when she goes to the restaurant and puts it in her freezer. And then when she gets a chance to come up to my part of the woods, she brings a big thing of like steak victuals for Charlie. He doesn't know about it yet. He's snoozing behind the camera there. And but they're still frozen in my freezer right now. I'd be careful that he doesn't get too much fatty stuff. So that's the PayPal thing. Schedule-wise, September 15th with Girls from Mars. I'll be playing backup guitar and doing a number or two myself. That's at Ann Mintz's house for her house concert. If you want reservations for that, it's Ann Mintz, ANNMINTZ, at mindspring.com. You can email her. And then on the 25th, for people in Southeast Pennsylvania, I will be up at Godfrey Daniels Coffee House with my buddy Dave Fry, and we will do a little tribute to our late friend Happy Traum, who was one of the great guitar educators of the 20th and early 21st centuries. So 9:25 at Godfrey's, and then on October 5th, I will be doing my own house concert at Ann Mintz's house, and I will be doing a workshop in the afternoon. Some of you, I know Ron is signed up for it, and Bunny is too. And then I will do a concert in the evening. Workshop at 4, concert at 8. For the workshop, you can go on my on the raleighguitar.wordpress.com page, I think, and then if you go to the gigs thing, it'll be listed there, and you can register from there. And for the concert, Ann Mintz at mindspring.com. And I think that's all I have for gigs right now. So it's Sunday, 10:30 right now, a little later, and I am doing my concert here. On Monday, somebody will announce somebody. I don't know who's on. And Tuesday, Cozy and Charlie will be on at 10:30 a.m. if my recollections are correct. And then Wednesday, I'll be back at 3. Okay, so this one. This one is dedicated to the memory of my friend Charlie Ortolani. Some of you knew Charlie. He used to come on the stream here, and he passed away this past year. Whenever I'd ask him what he wanted to hear, it would always be this Norman Blake song, the Church Street Blues. I've I've been hanging out in town, Lord, in that low-down rain. Watching Good Time Charlie Friends is driving me insane. Out on shady Charlotte Street, the green lights all looked red. I wish I was back on the farm in my feather bed. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime hard time along Church Street Blues. Well, I got myself a paper friend. I read yesterday's news. Then I folded up page 21 and I stuck it in my shoes. Gave me a nickel to the poor, my good deed for the day. Then I folded up my old billfold and threw it far away. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime hard time hell on Church Street Blues. I wish I had some guitar strings, that old Black Diamond brand. I'd string up this old Martin box and I'd go and join some band. But I guess I'm gonna stay right here and pick and sing a while. Make myself a little change, give them folks a smile. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime hard time hell on Church Street Blues. The Church Street Blues by Norman Blake. And today, not a normal day, but it actually is being played on a Martin box. See that logo? That C.F. Martin distinctive logo. So this is my Martin OM 18 Authentic. I see Pam Zappardino is here and Mel Green. It's good to see you guys. And somebody else just checked in, maybe. Diane Desmond. Diane is my old friend from the Brady Street Hotel days. And Jackie is still here. And bye-bye, Jackie. She's probably gone by now. And Jeanette Hubner jumped in. And like that. Okay, onward. So next up, actually David Arthur Ratcliffe requested this one. And this is one, a traditional tune, which is just a beautiful hymn, which I recorded on my Sunday morning CD. And let me do a quick scroll here. Wayfaring Stranger. And I see Donna Zach Beal is here, and anybody else jumping in at this late date? I think I said hi to Mike Verbeek. So one more for you. I haven't been playing many of my originals, so I thought it would be nice to do an original vocal today. This is a very semi-autobiographical tune, as many of my songs are. They say, write about what you know. Now I used to live a hepcat life, had a lot of drama, a lot of strife, staying in some cheap abode. Rent comes due and you hit the road, catch a ride out of town, miss your baby, you feel so down, call her number and you get some guy, just shrug your shoulders and you go get high. Play the guitar till 3 a.m., breakfast at noon, then you start again. Late nights at the diner with friends to see, for laughter and camaraderie. The sun went down and I was at my best. The sun came up, well that's when I'd rest. Now I get up with the dawn. I end up working all day long. I don't quite know why or when I became a model citizen. Life used to be messy in many ways, but boy, I sure miss those hepcat days. Yes, I used to live a hepcat life, had a lot of drama and a lot of strife. Life was messy in many ways, but boy, I sure missed those hepcat days. Hepcat days. It would have been hipster days back in the day, but the word hipster now means something else, and it ain't good. Well, keep the faith out there, folks, and do your best to have a good time and enjoy life while we have it. And if you can, be happy and be healthy and be brave, be calm, be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, in the words of Alex Bevan, take a nap. So let me just see if I missed anybody checking in at the last minute. I think I said hi to you all. Hobbs45, welcome aboard on YouTube. And boy, a bunch of them. Rich Fowler, and I think that's it. So wishing you all the best. Much love to you, and I will hope to see you later on in the week on Wednesday. In the meantime, tune in for Cozy on Tuesday morning.